Hello there, thanks for stopping by again. Now this week is a very exciting week because it's the first time that we're doing a proper food and beer matching blog. It's early May, that means asparagus is here. The English asparagus season is with us. And so what we're doing today, we're going to cook some asparagus and we're going to drink it with some Belgian triples, which is supposed to be a very good match for asparagus. First we're going to prepare the asparagus. Now, what you need to do, you pick asparagus or you buy it from the farmer's market, the supermarket, the greengrocer. What you're going to get is a spear like this with a slightly woody bit at the end, and you're just going to bend the asparagus, find where it snaps and just break the nasty woody bit off, throw that away. So there we go, we've got a spear, we're going to bend it, snap. So that's the bit we're eating, the lovely feather topped bit there. Okay, fantastic. So we've got our lovely spears with the ends snapped off, lovely feathery tops ready to cook. All I'm going to do, in a bowl with them there, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, plenty of that. You can never have too much of that. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Give them a bit of a toss up and down, get them all lovely and coated. Smelling fantastic. We're just going to grab the spears out. Got a hot griddle pan here, straight on the griddle pan. That's going to take about 8 minutes for them to cook through, I would guess. Fantastic. They're looking nice and starting to char a little bit there. Now I'm griddling the asparagus. Some people prefer them just boiled, served plain with a little bit of butter. I like to griddle them. I like to burn them slightly, get a little bit of char on them, because that for me accentuates the herbal bitterness that you get in the asparagus, and that's gonna really set off the bitterness, the bitter sweetness in the Belgian triples that we're going to be drinking with this asparagus. These are just going to need a couple more minutes, and we're nearly there. These are just about done. Yep, they've just got a little bit of bite left in them. We're going to get these turned out onto a plate. Bingo. Fantastic. Plate of hot asparagus. Right, the beers this time. We've got triples, pale, strong, Trappist style or Trappist beers. We know what they are. We've covered the triple style in an earlier blog. What we have, Affligem triple, this one gold at the World Beer Cup in the United States, it's 9.5%. We have Westmalle triple, that's a proper Trappist triple, again 9.5%. This actually came second place to Affligem at the World Beer Cup, so I'm curious to see how those two compare. And what we also have is a Guten Carolus triple, which is one of my favourite triples, but is a little bit hard to get hold of and sadly never seems to kind of place anywhere in World Beer Cups. So, lovely, smoky, bitter, vegetal, it's fantastic. We're going to give the Affligem triple a go first. Nice pillowy head, fairly pale. A lovely immediate sort of aroma, there's a little bit of kind of sweet maltiness, slightly sappy, and there's a definite sort of herbal edge to it. That's lovely. You get a lovely immediate explosion of sweetness. It kind of plays out, just becomes more and more bitter as it develops in the aftertaste. That's good. And it's a really nice foil for the asparagus as well. It's got the sweetness and the bitterness and that sort of slightly herbal medicinal edge working in there. Right, another asparagus head. Westmalle triple. You can tell they're both the same style beers, but this is somehow just much more intense. It tastes like it's going to be a little bit sweeter. You can't smell sweetness. And it also has that extra kind of herbal medicinal bite. Wow, much bigger. Bigger, drier, more medicinal. Is it second place to Affligem's first place? I'm not really sure. Let's try the Gouda Carolus triple. Again, my favourite triple. Like I say, a little bit hard to find. Another bite of asparagus. I'm not going to throw these bits away, you know. I'm going to eat them all. Massive elderflowers. Just elderflowers and kind of malt and hops. Spiciness. Again, bigger again. Sweetness. Much more powerful. Kind of suggestion of pale stone fruits, apricots, peaches, that kind of thing. I'm going to have some time to deliberate over this, and I will get back to you with my summary shortly. Right, I've made fairly short work of that plate of asparagus. It was interesting. When you drink the beers on their own, you get one impression of what they're like. For my money, still my favourite triple to drink on its own is Gouda Carolus. Throw in some food, throw in some asparagus, some charred asparagus. It's really smoky, kind of pungent, herbal edge. The Affligem, which is a great triple, it's won gold at the World Beer Cup, is good to drink on its own, but it's not a great match for the asparagus. What you have in the Westmalle triple is a fantastic beer that kind of has the body and the complexity. There's kind of a little bit of acidity in there as well, which people don't often talk about with relation to this style of beer. But there's acidity, there's a pungency, there's a herbal note that really matches well with the asparagus. So if you're looking for an asparagus match, Westmalle triple kind of does it really. So I've got one spear of asparagus left. I've got a bit of Westmalle triple. I think you know what's coming next. I'm going to eat this and drink this. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you next time. Cheers.